sure hope y'all are just about ready for Santa. It's a couple weeks away, or less than 2 weeks from now. We'll be all getting up and rushing to the Christmas trees and all that. If you do the traditional stuff, uh, wanted to come out and put this video out and kind of give you guys a little update on the end of the year stuff. I don't know. I'll probably get another one out before the end of the year. This is just like a Christmas update. You see, I'm in my festive attire for the Christmas coming up. Hope everyone's doing good. Thank you for watching. And if you feel so inclined after you watch, to tap on that like button or tap the dislike button twice. That works too. And subscribe. Maybe you'll catch something in the future, or you can go look at some of my past videos, and if you like something, that'll give you more reason to want to subscribe. But anyway, even if you don't subscribe and you're watching and you click away, that's fine too. Maybe you caught a little something here that was beneficial, or brought a smile to your face, hopefully. So the end of the year's coming up pretty soon, and I was thinking about doing a video, making an end of year video photography on some of my best pictures, but I haven't been I don't know, my organization skills with my photos. They're all over my computer. They're all over the place. So I haven't dated them like I should. They're in folders. Some of them are in a folder that just says the month, and then you go into that folder, and then there's another folder in there that says the day. And I'm just really disorganized. I should try to find a better way of organizing my photos. Maybe I will next year, but maybe I will at the end of the year choose 5 or so, or half a dozen, maybe before the end of the year, and put out a video of them. And for the future, 2023. There's one gigantic thing happening in May of next year. My little baby girl, well, I say baby girl, but she's 27, 26. See, I done forgot. But anyway, she's getting married in May. But he's a good guy. Her fiance's a good guy, and his folks are good. We've met, talked several times. Good people. I'm happy for her, but she won't be my baby girl anymore. She'll be somebody else's. Well, she'll always be mine though. So that's happening in May, and starting here as soon as I get something in the mail, I will be starting something I've never done, a photography project, and which will entail some legwork, getting out and finding some waterfalls and other landscape places to visit with my camera, and to improve upon my landscape photography and my waterfall photography. I will be starting that, like I said, as soon as I get something in the mail. And if you all seen my last video, you know what it is. It's my new lens that I traded up for, and called today. They do have it. They have my lenses that I mailed. They do have them. It's mpb.com, which is a place here in the States where you can buy used gear, kits they call them. So I'll leave a link to that website in the description below. But the photography project, I've never done one, and after watching other videos of other landscape photographers out there, and especially waterfalls, because I just love photographing waterfalls. I've been going at it kind of willy nilly. Like I'll walk up, and I'll see a nice waterfall or a water feature or something, and I'll just real quick, bam, take a picture, and it's just the waterfall. It's nothing. Well, it's pretty. Most of them are pretty, but there's no like compositional things, and I want to start to try to do that more. Tell a story, tell more of a story, uh, taking photos of not only waterfalls but landscape and woodland and forest photography and getting out more. So that's coming up pretty soon. I'll be making my first jaunt, or should say, small trip to a local state park. It's about a half an hour from here, and it's a state park it's Lake Arthur Moraine State Park here in Western PA. As I don't think there's any waterfalls there, but I'm going mainly to investigate the lake, maybe take some long exposure shots of the lake and other things that I might see. They have a couple of, well, more than a couple, several trails. So I'll be heading out that way real quick, and it's going to be. I'm not going to wait till warm weather. I've already told myself, don't put it off. Sure, you may be cold, but you're not going to go anywhere that far and be out away from. You're not going to be so far away from civilization that you're going to like get lost and freeze. So I'm not going to wait for warm weather. I'm going to get my gear and just dress warm and trek out, go to Moraine, find that one. There's a trail called the Sunken Garden Trail. And they have trails marked as easy, hard, and moderate. Well, this one's easy. I don't think I can handle the hard trails because I'm kind of out of shape. But the easy ones, well, even then, I won't know until I get there. But I'm hoping I can. I'm hoping to be able to walk the easy trails pretty easy with my backpack. And when I did my what's in my camera bag, it was stuffed with everything. And since then, I've decided to sell or trade up 3 of those lenses that I put in there, and I'm getting back 1 lens for those 3, and it's going to decrease my load in the backpack tremendously. And I'm getting another backpack too because I do need a little bit more extra room than, even though I'm going to be more compact with only 2 lenses. The backpack that I'm getting is it should be perfect for the things that I'm going to take and for things that I may need to take extra. I do have in mind of maybe getting a good prime lens. I don't have one now. I sent off the 3 primes that I had. They were all prime lenses. For the one telephoto, it's a wide angle 14 to 35 mm wide angle Canon RF lens. A nice lens too, L lens, only with a f4, but for purposes what I'm going to use it for, that aperture, I shouldn't need to go any wider than any higher than f4. F2.8 would be nice. They have I think the 15 to 35 is 2.8, but I don't need that much of an f-stop for what I'm going to be doing. So F4 will work fine. We'll work fine on that. So that's coming soon. I've never done a photography project, and I think I should have been, or before now, should have at least attempted to do something besides just go and take photos willy nilly. Try to tell more of a story in a photograph. I'm sure all you guys know what I'm talking about. There's some really good photographers out there that I watch on YouTube. Their landscape photography is just so inspiring to see, and I want to get mine. I'm not going to say that I'm going to try to outdo them or anything like that. I just want to get better myself, because I know I can get better. And looking at the other photographers and their YouTube channels and their photographs inspire me to aim to be better with how I make my photos. I'm still getting used to the EOS R mirrorless, and it's Canon's first mirrorless. It came out in 2018, so it's got several years on it. But I don't see a need for any other camera right now. I'm still learning mirrorless. It to me it was a nice upgrade from the 6D Mark II, and I'm fine with shooting with it. It's 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 a nice lightweight camera. If I do ever decide on another um, general purpose camera, like pocket camera or compact, I have noticed there's a Fujifilm X70, and I think that came out back in 2018, but I can't find one anywhere. And when I do come across one, it's expensive. But there's something about that camera profile, that Fujifilm with that X70, that is very interesting to me, and it has this real cool look. So I don't know. In the future, if I ever find one affordable, I may decide to get a Fujifilm little pocket subcompact little compact camera. But the other my other photography, I still do plan to do weddings next year. Haven't got any scheduled. Seniors, I do a few seniors. Haven't got any of them scheduled. So this time of year, I think, is slow for me anyway. Maybe not for some other wedding photographers or portrait photographers, but it's slow for me. And I can't forget about mentioning my music. And I do use some original music as background music in some of my videos that I make, but they're made with photography. I usually talk about photography, or I do a tutorial on some software. But I do love my music still, and someone even suggested starting a separate YouTube channel for my music. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Right now, I'm wanting to grow this channel. I think it's up to 320. I haven't looked. 321, 320 subscribers. So it's still growing. I just got my YouTube Creators 2022 recap, and it mentions all the statistics and how many likes and how many watched minutes and all that good stuff. And I'm seeing growth, so that's good. And I hope I continue to see growth, and hope I continue to make content that is worthy of your attention. That's the main thing, making stuff that you like to see. Well, there's a couple ways you look at it. I've heard that I should be the one that's doing stuff that I enjoy, and I am. That should be number one. It's what I've heard. But, you can look at it a couple of different ways. If there's anything you guys, and I say this all the time, but no one ever makes any suggestions. If you care to make a suggestion on anything, maybe I could do a video on something you suggest having to do with photography. And then, I don't know if you've got some tips on starting another YouTube channel for my music. You can feel free to comment about that too. But I guess I've rambled on enough. I just wanted to do a talking head video and just kind of update everyone out there that watches and let you know what's going on, how my year went. I should mention this, I am retired, officially retired from a regular job. Well, the only regular job that I had was driving a school van, and I'm not doing that anymore. So I have lots of free time to do more with my photography, which is one of the reasons why I'm doing this project to improve my landscape and waterfall photography. And hopefully I will be able to make better videos on the waterfalls and the landscapes and improve as I go along, as I go forward into next year. So to end the video here, I wish everyone out there a very Merry Christmas and a very, very prosperous and happy New Year to everyone. And remember the reason for the season. It's hard. We get caught up, and I get caught up, and we see things we like, and we buy things we like, and we buy things we don't need, and then before you know it, we've forgotten about someone, and we should have got this, or we should have got that. We should have let them know that they matter. And if you're a Christian, then you know what I'm talking about. But I don't do a lot of religious mumbo jumbo on my channel. But I am a Christian, Catholic Christian, converted from Pentecostal, raised in Kentucky in the Pentecostal church. And then I moved up here and met my wonderful wife, who was Catholic, and that's what prompted me into the Catholic Church. So I believe that there is a reason we're here, and we should try to be good people, be good to each other. There's a lot of strife and a lot of just meanness, I guess. Wars and the Ukraine war, and it can be very depressing. But we have to believe as Christians that things will be better. So remember to be good to those you love, and be good to yourself too. And again, thanks for watching. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to subscribe, or feel free to drop me a comment under this video. And again, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, good cheer, and we'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace. Thanks for watching.